to you. 2K Sports presents the NBA. This is Kevin Harlan courtside with Greg Anthony and Brent Beer. David Aldridge will join us momentarily from the sideline. For the Portland Trail Blazers, the high-powered backcourt pair, Lillard and McCollum. And it's Nurkic in at the center, locking down the middle. And for Golden State, Bullard is out there with Junior. Then it's Andrew Wiggins. Then it's Curry. And it's Poole in at shooting guard. And in this early season, Brent, what is the feeling on a team that is trying to build chemistry?
I think coaches understand that defining a role for guys as soon as they possibly can will really help with the rhythm of the season. So many games over the course of so many months. If you can get to that early, Kevin, sometimes that's a huge advantage.
Golden State moving it around. Floats it up for Junior. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
Always in pursuit of the basketball. If you throw it up, Junior's looking to throw it down.
McCollum outside. Now, here's Lillard. Tight defense on him, and it's denied. Over to the wing. Wiggins outside. And it's good, 2 points.
And with that mid-range jumper, Wiggins has the lift to shoot over almost anyone.
And it's Lillard with the ball. He brings it up for the Trailblazers. 4-point game. It's McCollum on the wing. Six to shoot.
And I love the way he uses his size there to make sure he gets that board.
Cool. That falls. Nice feed that time from Wiggins.
And right out of the gates, they are locked and loaded. 3 straight scores early.
They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Lillard, the pass to Alexander. Back to Lillard, and it's out of bounds. Last touch by Curry. Our Hall of Famer David Aldridge had a chance to catch up with head coach Terry Stotts. And D.A., what do you have to say?
Thanks, Kevin. He thinks the big issue for them is to make things difficult inside. He understands that their opponent has a physical presence, but he wants his guys to match that physicality or surpass it. Obviously a tough order to fill, but they have to do it.
Thank you, David. Good.
Well, they can't miss. 4 for 4 and warming up the burners.
We're just about 2 minutes into the first quarter.
A terrific combo guard. Some people are comparing Poole's style to that of C.J. McCollum's.
I don't know if it's that similar, maybe stylistically, but C.J.'s size and his control are something that right now, I guarantee you, Jordan Poole would love to adopt in his game.
And that one's good. Duncan.
Impressive start here. That's 5 straight makes to start the game.
Portland's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. McCollum kicks to Lillard. Fires for 3. The Warriors pull it in. Their last game a win against the Lakers, looking to carry it into this one.
Remarkable consistency from deep. You can't count on that every game, especially on the road.
Yeah, the interesting part was they kept firing away in that game, but the defense didn't make much of an adjustment.
And here's McCollum after the three-pointer from Stephen Curry. That one doesn't go. Inside, here's Duncan, and Junior throws it down.
And they have owned the paint so far, and the score reflects it.
Yeah, the bully ball tonight has paid dividends.
Coach is going to let them hear about it.
Yeah, coach knows that. They know that. In the timeout, they're going to hear about it, make the adjustment.
Pass to Forbes. Rowe, guarded by Curry. There's 1:34 left to play in the first quarter. The Trailblazers need to get off a shot. Here's Nurkic, and the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. The Warriors making a switch here. Nance is checked in. Warriors leading by 12. Duncan outside. Back to Curry. And the pass to Duncan. Out to Nance. Fires the three. He can't get that one to fall. Now Portland takes it the other way. This game coming after a loss against the Jazz.
I'll tell you, they played hard, they drew fouls, but they could not convert at the line.
Yeah, drawing fouls is tough, but the important part about that is when you get to the free throw line, you got to turn those into points, and it might have cost them in that last ball game missing all those chippies.
From past the arc, here's Duncan, and Junior throws it down.
On the offensive end, Junior willing to go down there and get dirty for an extra possession.
Trailblazers trail by 16. Now a timeout called by Portland.
And they just can't seem to get going offensively.
Yeah, they're like a...
41 seconds left in the first. They need this. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
The Trailblazers shooting their first free throws of this, and he makes both free throws.
At this point, you might as well go ahead and chalk up the points when he's at the free throw line. Pretty much automatic.
Nance outside. Here's Smilagic. He's guarded by Nurkic. Passes it to Smilagic. Got a piece of it. Rowe, guarded by Kirk. Down low. Here's Nurkic. Nice D from Duncan.
There's a little bit of pressure on him, but not enough to cause him to miss a shot that's in that close.
And as the first quarter wraps up, already a double-digit lead. Warriors ahead. They lead by 14. Live from Chase Center, you're watching 2K Sports. Greg, of course, he helps keep everyone on the same page.
He communicates well with his teammates, and he listens. That's why they trust him. The discussions go both ways.
And so far, through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And for the Warriors, this has been the game they wanted to have.
On the attack, right from the tip, they've been relentless offensively.
Well, just taking it right at the opposition and the other team right now. No answers and no way to slow them down.
Curry is out there with Richardson. Then it's Junior. Then it's Nance. And it's Reeves in at center. So that's the group out there for Golden State. All right, let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks, guys. Junior, in his last outing against the Lakers, was driven. He finished with 20 points on the night, and his work ethic was evident, notching a double-double and also making his presence felt. A very solid stat line for him in what was a terrific outing. You know he wants to keep the momentum going, Kevin.
Yeah, David, he was in attack mode all night long. GA really propelled them to that win.
When he's on, he is on. And there isn't all that much you can do to stop it.
And sometimes you can just look at a guy and you see the confidence that he's playing with. That's what I like best.
Now, here's Nurkic. 23 points for him the last game against Utah. Greg, as a point guard, you must have had so much fun being surrounded by so much terrific talent at UNLV.
You know, Larry Johnson, Stacey Augmon, I mean, I could go on.
A pretty lopsided affair. The Warriors on top, opening up a huge gap. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. Curry has been sensational.
And the bulk of his damage so far has come from the perimeter. A lot of threes early on.
Yeah, he keeps tracking down those spots behind the three-point line and finding some open opportunities.
Third quarter action getting rolling right now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's who's on the floor. On the floor for Portland. Pairing up in the backcourt, Lillard and McCollum. And it's Nurkic in at the center position.
Well, Steph Curry, one of the greatest shooters in the history of the NBA, but also a very gifted passer, great at finding his teammates.
McCollum passes to Nurkic. Over Duncan. And Nurkic with the basket on the assist by McCollum. Nurkic has got his first 2 points. Wiggins outside to the inside. Here's Junior. It's good for the 7th time this game. He's shot 7. He has made 7.
Making the easy shots and the tough shots. He's on top of his game.
Pass to Lillard. And if you're just joining us, we played over a minute here in the third. Goes up from the top of the key. Misses off the left iron.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
And it goes through once again. Nice hit there from Duncan. Junior's got 6 points in the quarter. The Trailblazers have gone 1 of 3 since starting the second half. Here's Lillard. Curry with the steal. And it's the Warriors on the break. Wiggins with the ball. Curry's shot is good.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
And now around 2 minutes gone by in this half. Lillard with it. He has 6. And a little luck that time, but it drops. Lillard's got 8 points.
Very few players, if any, score more points than Lillard as a pick-and-roll ball handler.
And one thing that I don't think Dame Lillard gets enough recognition for, he's an absolutely fantastic leader for this team. The exact kind of captain you would want.
Dame Lillard doesn't do anything with regards to making excuses for some of the reasons why the team may come up short. All he's concerned with is how can we get better. That's the kind of leader you can get behind.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Kevin, good evening. Well, last season the Blazers were beset by injuries and they fell short of their goals. Their star Damian Lillard said, "Once we're in a better position, I want people to remember how I responded when things didn't go my way. That they know my character is true." Kevin, we know that Dame grew up in Oakland, a place where overcoming adversity is ingrained. Back to you.
Thank you, D.A. Time called here. The Blazers decide to talk it over. Curry with the strong contributions. 1:06 left here in the third quarter. Rowe, guarded by Curry. Basket, good.
And not relying at all on the three-point shot. They may want to rethink about stretching the defense a bit like they did in that first half.
And the dunk by Duncan.
And Junior might feel like a senior right now. The confidence just growing.
Portland's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Pass to Rowe. 36 seconds left in the third quarter. It's rebounded by Golden State. Duncan's got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one. To the middle. Good, and Curry gets the assist. Junior's got 12 points here in the second half.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
Richardson against Bradley. And there's the pass to Nurkic. Fires from 14. Doesn't go for him. And so, guys, it's Junior making things happen for the Golden State Warriors. And of everything he's doing well, it's his scoring that you point to first. Already 22 points.
Do for you right there, dissecting the defense with that play.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. They've got Junior. Richardson is out there with Turner. Then it's Dwayne Dedmon, and it's Nance in at the 3, the small forward. So that's the group out there for Golden State.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
Greg, I think of you in a New York Knicks uniform, legendary arena you played in. What was that experience like?
Kevin, intense. I remember the first time I suited up in a preseason game. We played the Dallas Mavericks. Both teams went up and down the court 3 times and nobody scored, and the fans started booing. And that's when I knew this is a little bit different. You better bring your A game.
And thicker skin, correct?
That too, yeah. And fortunately, there was no social media or internet back then. Goodness gracious.
Martin's checked in for the Trailblazers. And that was another look at the aggressive D that led to the Mobile One block.
And he's all over that shot, has it read the whole way and gets the position he needs to make a play. Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
Yeah, the other team a bit concerned here. They're trailing, and the lead seems to be growing.
Passes it to Gibson. Back to Bradley. Good ball movement here by the Trailblazers. Shot by McDaniels, no good.
You could see he wanted to get it back. Sadly, he couldn't capitalize from outside the arc.
Turner passes to Junior. In the corner, Nance with it. Baseline jumper. Kicks it out to Richardson. Now the feed to Junior. Back to Turner. Shot clock at 6. To the paint. Golden State needs to get off a shot. The shot's good from Nance.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
Yeah, pretty infectious right here. Guys in good spirits, and percentages from downtown on the rise in the second half.
Here's Gibson. The offensive rebound. And so it's Turner with it. He brings it up for the Warriors. Here in the fourth quarter, their defense has been very strong, allowing no baskets.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Trailblazers have gone 0 of 3 to start the fourth quarter. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Martin for 3.
And this is what dominating the glass looks like. He just cannot be contained.
Sort of reminding me of a little Ben Wallace action here from his years with the Pistons. He's been that much of a force rebounding the ball.
Boy, you have to be impressed with the offensive production. They have got it firing on all cylinders.
I mean, this team is just dangerous. Right now, every shot that they're putting up feels like it's going in.
Here's Bradley. And just miss after miss right now.
All the energy is on the other side right now, and every miss just makes it worse.
Well, the other team is scorching hot, and they come down on this end and can't find a way to get the embers going.
And really the story of this second half, one team getting the shots they want, the other not so much.
Yeah, this team did something in halftime, going from a mild-mannered half-court executing team to some heroic shooting in the second half.
And Gibson kicks to Nader. 5 on the clock. Dedmon with the block.
Well, Dedmon's reach is a huge advantage there to help him tally some more blocked shots.
Yeah, clearly he had an established position there.
New group here for Portland. Fourth quarter of play, and over 3.5 minutes have gone by. Inside, and the dunk by Duncan.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for the Warriors.
As one-sided as it gets today, you know, there were some dominant moments in about every facet of this game for that team.
Yeah, I mean, Kevin, it's hard to think of what didn't go right for them. Game planning by the coaches, execution by the players, everything was just on target.
And so with this, they'll end up with their second win on the year.
They can chalk this one up, but these two teams will see plenty more of one another before the season's over.
And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for Duncan.
It looked like a couple times they might be wearing him down, but not the case. At the offensive end, he was just devastating.
Portland with the ball. Here's McDaniels. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. 7-second difference. Shot and game clock. Here's Poole. Tipped away. Down low. And finished off by McDaniel.
Excellent on both ends of that play.
Yeah, the steal was sharp, but the slam topped it off.
And we say it time and time again, so I'll repeat it. Have to be careful with the ball, or this is what happens.
Turner dishes to Duncan. So we see the Warriors taking the game here. They poured it on tonight. Dominant showing in front of a crowd that loved every minute of it.
And, you know, this game could really be a defining one for what they can do when they are playing at their best. I mean, being here at home no doubt helps, and the execution was flawless.
And that'll do it, folks. For Brent Barry, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. See you next time.